Hey guys, it's Jessica. So, I haven't posted for a few days, which has been super hard for me. Like, crazy. I want to do videos like every single day, just, to ramble. And I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to only, do videos when I have something that I feel is relatively relevant to say. But I had to make a video today because, first of all, I need to give a shout out to another fellow vlogger who is I forget how many weeks post up. I think like 8 or 9 weeks. I could be wrong. Sorry if I am, but anyway, her name is Less of Sarah, and she is super awesome. She's one of the first vloggers that I started following. And, I just love her. And she did a post today talking about some of the, 15 pre-op weight loss surgery vloggers that she follows on YouTube that she is recommending to people who are looking to follow pre-op people. And she named me as one of them, which was awesome. I super appreciated that. I'm glad that, there are people out there that like my videos. And I also loved the list because I found 14 new vloggers that I can follow. And I am always looking for new people that are kind of where I am right now in this whole process, and just still, in the pre-op stages, and kind of know what the anticipation is like, and all that sort of stuff. So I really appreciated it, and I hope that everybody goes and checks out her blog and follows all those people. I'll post a link to the video down below. And my uncle and cousin came to town today, which I didn't know they were. They just texted me after work and told me that they were here, which was kind of like an awesome surprise. And now, unfortunately, they're kind of not in tune with what's going on with me. They know I'm going for surgery, but they're not aware of my pre-op diet and kind of what all's happening at the moment. So they wanted me to meet them out for supper. So I mean, I went. I was like, okay, whatever. I'll go have a glass of water, and when we're done, I'll visit with them, and then I'll just come home and eat my supper. So I went there with the intention of that. Now, I ate at the restaurant, but no fear, because I still followed my pre-op diet. I had to kind of argue a little bit with the waitress, but basically I got them to make me something that is completely not on the menu, which was just a plain seasoned chicken breast, lightly seasoned with, no extra cream and craziness. Just a plain chicken breast and some sauteed mushrooms and grilled vegetables. They charged me an arm and a leg. I had a third of what my uncle and my cousin each had, and my meal was $20, whereas theirs was $13 or $14. So I was like, what? I kind of thought that sucked, but I mean, whatever. It was absolutely delicious. I want to know how it was so good. I don't know if it was just because I haven't had mushrooms for a while, because that's actually something I've been wanting to make at home, is just a plain chicken breast and doing up some mushrooms to go with it, and I haven't done it yet. So I was like, okay, but here's my chance, right? I don't have to actually cook it myself, yay. So they gave me, it came with 2 little tiny chicken breasts, which was perfect, because I think the piece that I had was actually less than 2 ounces, which is what I usually eat for chicken for one of my meals right now. And, okay, so they brought me 2, right? So I got them to package up the other one for me to have for lunch tomorrow, because it was so delicious. And I paid so much for it, I'm going to eat it, right? And, anyway, so this is the piece of chicken breast, which looks big like that, but I mean, if you actually look It's like the size of the palm of my hand, pretty thin. Like it's the perfect size. I weighed it. It is less than 2 ounces. It was 1.67 ounces or something like that. And then my mushrooms, like this is my lunch for tomorrow. My little chicken breast and some peppers, grilled peppers, and sauteed mushrooms. So that was awesome. I loved it. Oh my god. I love mushrooms. And I love chicken. So it was really good. So I mean, it just goes to show you, right? You can eat well when you go out to eat. And if you kind of explain why you need a bit of a special treatment, I find that for the most part restaurants are pretty good about it. So, I mean, they kind of charge me an arm and a leg, but whatever. I got a good meal that followed my pre-op diet, and that's great. I have 1 day left of my 14-day high protein portion of my diet. 1 day. Tomorrow is my last day where I get to eat like kind of like real solid food. So that's crazy because it went by so fast, but it's also exciting because it went by so fast, and I know I'm only like 2-ish weeks away from surgery, which is just like blowing my mind. I'm nervous just because it's surgery. I'm not at all nervous. Like everybody is nervous for me for the fact that it's being done in Tijuana. And you know, that is not even like a thought for me. I've looked so much into the surgeon and the center and spoken with other people that have been there and say that, you know, it's beautiful and the care is extraordinary and this and that. Like I'm 100% comfortable with going where I'm going to get the surgery. Like I've said before, I think, you know, if I could have had it done for free here in Canada, I still would probably rather go there just because of the fact that Dr. Pompa is one of the best people in the world to do it. So, yeah, I can't, like, it's crazy to me that in 2 weeks I'm going to be in Tijuana. What's today? Today's Sunday. So 2 weeks from tomorrow is when I fly to Tijuana. I get a night there. They're flying us in the day before the surgery. So I get there Monday around noonish, like I think Tijuana time. And so we get most of the day to kind of, you know, sightsee or whatever. But I don't think we're going to do that. We're just going to kind of stick around the hotel and probably go in the pool because I won't be able to do that after my surgery, of course. And just sort of like, you know, relax and enjoy it that day. And I don't know if I mentioned, but my dad is coming with me, which is who I mean when I say we. And it's kind of nice for him because there's a really nice like championship golf course right outside the hotel, and my dad is a golfer. And of course it's winter in Canada. And we live in northern Canada. Well, my parents live in northern Canada, where I grew up. And so they get like 3 months out of the year, if they're lucky, to get golfing in. So he's really, really, really looking forward to that. Like he's more or less coming along to golf, really. I told him to bring like cards and stuff so that when he does visit me in the hotel room that we can, you know, do something to keep our time occupied. But I have expectations that he's going to spend the majority of the time golfing and I'm going to spend the majority of the time sleeping, and that's fine because I'm really just happy to know that he's there if something, you know, did happen to go wrong, there was some sort of complication. It's just going to be comforting to have my dad there with me. So yeah, 2 weeks. I'm excited. I'm so excited. And I'm happy for Tuesday. 2 days from now, I get to eat soup and Jell-O. I'm really excited for that stuff. Don't ask me why. I love soup and I love Jell-O, and I'm excited to be able to have them. The last thing I was going to talk about was what? My weigh-in on Wednesday. Last week, I know I was surprised to have lost 10.8 pounds. I knew I lost. I could feel that I lost. I just didn't think it was going to be over 10 pounds. Excuse me. Yawning as usual. I have to get up at like 4:30 in the morning to go to work, and it's currently 8 p.m., so it's almost my bedtime. But anyway, so yes, last week, surprised, but I knew I had lost. Like I said, I felt it. This week, not so much. I kind of feel like this week, like my body has more or less adjusted to my pre-op diet and what I'm eating right now. So I'm not expecting really much of a loss this week. If I do happen to lose a few pounds, that'll be very exciting for me because, I'll have lost. I'm not going to gain. Like, I know I'm not going to gain, obviously, but I'm not expecting, like, a big loss or anything. And I am fine with that, considering the loss that I had last week. So yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of preparing myself ahead of time that I'm not expecting to see much of a change on the scale. But hopefully going into the new portion now of the pre-op diet, going into the full fluid portion for a week, that'll change it up again. It's something new for my body, so that'll probably kickstart like the metabolism or whatever, and so I'm hoping that next week I will get into my 250s finally. I'm so excited for that. And when I get into my 250s, there's going to be a 250 dance or some sort of crazy YouTube celebration. So look forward to that. I am going to, because I've seen a lot of this on YouTube lately, and I really enjoy watching these particular things. I'm going to do a video in which I'm quite candid about how I got to where I am, why I got fat. So look for that soon. I'm going to do it maybe not tomorrow, but like I have 3 days coming up, Tuesday to Thursday, so most likely like on Tuesday I'll be posting that. And so how I got fat, hopefully not how you got fat, because I don't know that. How I got fat video, and also a 10 things that I am like going to not miss about being fat. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. I'm tired. Anyway, I got that idea from Lessa Sarah, and then I watched a few people's other videos on that, the 10 things that you won't miss about being fat, and I think it's really fun and quirky, and I can hopefully come up with, like, what the 10 things that I really truly am not going to miss about being fat. So look forward to those. This video is getting kind of long, so I'm going to cut it off here, and thanks for watching. Bye.